So today we're going to take a peek at this. This is a waterproof case for my iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's from the company called SPORTLINK, and it basically makes your phone waterproof. Now I've done several waterproof case videos in the past years ago. I haven't done it for a while. So when I was offered to do this, it's waterproof, it's dust proof, it's drop proof, I guess, and snow proof, of course, because it's waterproof. But that said, we're gonna put it on the phone first. Now, one thing about this specific one is, like a lot of them, you can't have a screen protector on your phone when you do it, so I'm gonna have to remove that from my phone. But then we're gonna put it on, and then we're gonna test it out, and we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, welcome back to techgooch, and like I said, we're going to do this SPORTLINK waterproof case for my iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, my lovely leather case that's seen lots of use and shows its nice patina in at least more areas than not, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy off right now. And I do have a glass screen protector on my phone, so I'm going to have to remove that as well. So I'm just going to lift up on the corner, and unfortunately that's the end of that screen protector. So it's been a good one for the last however many months. That said, let's pop this guy out of the case and show you how it came. Now I actually just pulled it out before just to take a peek at it, but we have the cover that obviously has some blue film on it right now to protect the probably the inside. Looks like there's a nice little instruction manual. There is a nice little cleaning cloth. There is a nice leash for it that you can attach to it. It comes with a tool to open the case once you pop it in, because they tend to seal up really good. And then you actually have the back side of the case. So, I mean, it's obviously pretty easy. Let's see. Attention, please. Open the charging port cover while inserting the case. Press the back. Okay. So there is, on the bottom of this guy, there's the charge port cover. So you do want to have this open, I guess, when we're attached to the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it out right now. So it is attached on one side, as you can see. But I'm just going to leave it loose like that. It's probably because it goes into the phone a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to take a peek at the instructions quick. So it says right off the bat that this is similar to a lot of phone cases that are waterproof. They do recommend right away that, hey, before you actually put your phone in here, seal it up and do a nice water test. And I think it's like a 30-minute one. Yep, leave the case underwater for 30 minutes just to see if there's any water that actually makes its way in. That way it protects your phone. That way you know if there's a fault in the case before you actually get to that point. Now, the iPhone is water resistant out of the box, so I'm not too worried about it right now, and I'm not going to do that test for this video. But know that if you really were going to actually use this as a full-time waterproof case, you're going to go to the ocean, things like that, I would probably recommend doing that that test video. I might want to get some screen cleaner just because the residue and stuff from around the edge of my phone might need a little more love than what I'm going to do. Maybe not. I guess that's the one thing that is not included, is actually like an alcohol wipe. So I'm going to do that real quick. So obviously the cameras get covered up, so you want to make sure you clean those as well. So I'm just going to clean them as good as I can here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is start by inserting it into this guy, but obviously I have a nice film. There's a blue film in here that I'm going to remove. Woo! She's on there at the bottom there. I have the port open. I'm going to go ahead and insert the phone into the case. Seal it down in there real good. I'm going to just make sure I didn't touch the cameras, because those are the important one. And then we're going to take this guy, make sure it lines up with the cameras as we go on. And it is lining up good, it looks like. And we're going to work our way around the edge. Okay, so now looks good. Doesn't look like I have any fingerprints or anything on there. Okay, well, make sure you obviously push that port cover back in to seal it up. But now we should be waterproof, and yeah, looks good. And that's what my phone looks like now. So, all right, while I have it on, it's good to go. I'm gonna actually go down to my pool. Okay, so I'm actually in my pool right now. I've been testing the case actually for about a half an hour now. I wanted to get it a bunch in the water, all the way to the, there's a 4 feet deep pool. Have as much time in the water as possible. Took some photos, some video of just kind of swimming around, just nothing nonsense stuff. And more than anything, I wanted to showcase at least what it looks like. But now, live, this is what it looks like and what it sounds like through the case, because I haven't made any modifications to this. Like I said, it's been in and out of the water a bunch, and I thought maybe I'd just do some live stuff. So let's go underwater for a second. So right there, the camera stopped rolling. And I think in all reality, this is one of those things whenever you're doing something with a big touchscreen underwater, things tend to get pushed just by the water itself. So I think what happened is the water actually stopped recording. But in all reality, I filmed for another 5 or 10 seconds, and all I said from here on out on that video essentially comes down to so far so good. Now let's go back inside and see if there's actually any water in the case. And that's where we are now. So let's do that. Okay, I quite literally just got in here. I'm in still my swimming suit and everything, but I really wanted to get into this case right away. So right first, looks dry inside the port there, so that's good. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna leave that open while I open it. I think also it also allows you to purge the air out. I think that's the other reason they want you to do that. Okay. So there's water around the seal, but I don't see any water on the phone. And it holds onto the phone good, doesn't it? That's kind of crazy how well it grabs onto the phone. Way better than I thought it would. Nothing. Definitely no water on my phone at all. So that's pretty awesome. It worked exactly like it was advertised. 45 minutes in the water at varying depths, up to 4 feet. Not a crazy amount of depth, right? Yeah, photos, videos, just having fun, playing music, sitting out there, just doing a whole bunch of stuff. Now, even playing music, it didn't sound terrible, but you can definitely tell that it was underwater. But that is the SPORTLINK case. So that is my video on the SPORTLINK waterproof case. Now here's the big thing. I think this thing runs 22 bucks for my phone. Now they make it for all sorts of phones, older iPhone models. And so I'm going to put links down in the description to the newest iPhones at least. So you can take a peek at it there. Whatever they, 20 to 30 bucks, give or take, depending on the model. This one right now I think is going for $21.99, but I think there's an additional 5% coupon on top of that on Amazon. So I'm going to give this a high recommendation. If you're going to be going to a spot that you want to take your phone in or near water, or you do water sports, this can definitely beat putting your phone in a plastic bag for the duration of the water sport. That's actually where I'm probably going to be using it most, is if, I have some videos that I'm going to be doing on kayaking and the cooler that you may have seen in the background. That's handy to have this. And SPORTLINK, it's simple. There's no, it's put it on there, seal it, you're good to go, and I feel fairly confident in it. Now, how deep would I go with this? I wouldn't go crazy deep, right? It's not a dive housing, and I don't know if they exactly say the depth. I mean, it's IPX8 certified waterproof, but I wouldn't go, more than 5-10 feet deep, give or take, with this guy. So drop protection, they say 8 feet, and maybe that's what I would stick with the water as well. I don't see anything on here that tells me the depth. So that is the SPORTLINK waterproof case. I don't know if there's too much more to say about it other than for the price, I'm impressed. It's not an $80 waterproof case. I've done the LifeProof ones before. Those tend to be fairly expensive. At least they were in the past. And I haven't done one of those for a while, but for 22 bucks, 100% well worth it. Great for taking on vacation, stuff like that. The only downside is I can't keep my screen protector on it. So if I use it for a while and I want to go away from it again, I have to, and I want a screen protector, I should say that, I do have to put a new one back on every time. So not a big deal, but that is something to say. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Otherwise, we'll catch you back here at techgooch for another future video review. We'll see you soon.